So I think the best way for us to start this will be with some Miles Morales, bro.
Oh, let's get it.
I'm gonna hit play. Let me know if it's queued for you.
Yeah. Oh, we in this thing.
Sorry if the volume is a little weird for you guys watching here and or on YouTube. Messing with the mixer a little bit. Figuring it out.
It's too cold to change out here.
Oh, I missed this style.
Looks
I gotta play
so
Spider-Man.
good. It's gonna be 60 FPS, bro. It's gonna flow so smoothly.
It's gonna be so sexy.
The original one is 30.
Subway card.
Flying, swinging's
the
gonna
house key?
feel so
Yeah,
good.
I got it.
Is this gonna be like the first like black/Hispanic like superhero video game? That's like
Come on,
a big deal.
We're gonna be late.
Oh, 100%. I'm pretty sure.
I can't think of anybody else.
As far as anything,
Dude,
just
I am
so
so feeling your
culturally
shoes now. Are you still wearing your
appropriate.
suit? Yeah.
You know what
Just in
I'm
case.
saying? Like it's
Gonna be fine.
like probably gonna be one of the most relatable games of our
This is
time.
my favorite part of living in Harlem.
Especially
Pop-up
for me
street
and you.
fair, best
This
food
is
in
like
the city,
basically our
awesome
origin
music.
story almost. Like
Wait for the last beat I was working on.
Facts. What's good? Spicy hot
It's
sauce?
been a while.
you're
Damn, you peeping the trailer with us? Well, this ain't a trailer. It's more like, yeah, just a
like
playthrough.
gameplay.
Yeah.
We're doing a little recap of some of the PS5 showcase.
Still hard to think of mom as a politician.
Yeah, we were just talking about
She's been a
how it's a
teacher my
big
whole
deal
life.
for
Similar skill sets,
Miles to
right?
be a protagonist
Corralling
because,
people,
you know, obviously
educating
he's
them,
black and brown.
making sure they don't throw things at each other.
So, yeah, we're hyped about it, man. Not only that, but just Spider-Man in general.
Hi,
dog.
I'm
I
Brian
was gonna
Horton,
say not
creative
only
director
that,
of
it's Insomniac Games,
We're
it's
excited to show you
Spider-Man,
this first look
and
at
60
gameplay of Marvel
FPS,
Spider-Man
and it
Miles
looks
Morales.
great.
Our story
God.
picks up.
And
we
we
40
got
years after the
ambiance. Do I need to
first
turn on my
game. We
ambiance
find Miles'
lights?
new
Bro,
home,
you gotta get
Harlem,
with it, dog.
is in danger. Trouble brews while Miles' mom, Rio Morales, leads an election
Maria.
rally. A war between the devious energy corporation Roxxon and the Underground. A high-tech criminal army led by the
Roxxon?
Tinkerer starts to break out. In this gameplay sequence, captured
that's
on
gonna have to be
PlayStation
for now.
5 hardware, the Underground attacks Roxxon, sending the rally into chaos in a fight that spills onto the Braithwaite Bridge, where the Underground
Yeah,
tries
we're
to
waiting for
steal
things to get
Roxxon's
poppin',
experimental
Spicy.
energy source, Nuform. Let's take a look.
Whoa! Let's not shoot each other, all right?
I was like, yo, please.
Please, boys. This motherfucker looking like a future
Damn.
asshole.
Like, damn, we can't just all go out for drinks?
Damn.
Some milkshakes, because I'm probably like 17?
We're after the new form. Ignore everything else.
See, I'd like to think I'm knowledgeable on Spider-Man, but I don't know what the hell Roxxon is.
They take liberties with the video games for sure. Like this chick looks like her claws were just some Doc
And
Ock
grab as much as
looking
you can
shit.
carry.
Yeah, this all looks like Doc Ock text.
It's
almost
probably
the
like
script off of.
maybe an adjacent organization to his, or maybe a part of his organization.
Yeah, I guess kind of like the MCU when in Spider-Man: Homecoming, where the Vulture took like the Stark Tech.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of has that vibe. Yeah, I keep forgetting Miles got like electricity and shit.
And invisibility.
Like, how OP can you be?
Keep him
He's
busy.
a fucking invisible stun gun, dude.
Yeah, I don't remember spiders doing any of that. Oh my!
Looks so good.
And the
I
soundtrack.
have to stop this.
Oh,
Looks so good.
looks like you could break the environment even more too.
Like this shot right here just looks so
What's
all
left over there? I have to push past these guys.
Where is he? OP
Like-
as fuck for real.
Yeah, I hope that's not cheap, dog.
Nah, you know in these things they always use shit more than you can actually do it in the game. Like in the game there's gonna be
Yeah.
limits.
Oh my god, these angles.
Bro, and it just smooth. The lighting, do you notice how the fire's just glistening off the suit?
No.
Yeah. Damn, how come in like every superhero situation it's gotta be a bridge fucking collapsing?
I know, it's kind of cliche. Spider-Man, I don't like, I feel like Spider-Man's one of the like, this is so sick. Because even in the OG Spider-Man movies, there was the scene with the train, and he's holding the two things together, and he's like, "Arr!" So I always pull back to those scenes when I think of moments like this. So I don't necessarily hate on Spider-Man for doing it, but there's a lot of games do the obligatory bridge scene.
Nah, but that's trademark at this point.
Yeah.
They're trapped.
Spider-Man OP as fuck, period. I love Spider-Man.
I've got an idea.
Here we go.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
I need something they can cross.
It's like a lot of quick time events, but it's actual shit happening too. Like,
I can stop this.
Oh, there it is.
yep. Squeeze. Yes, Spider-Man strong as shit.
Dog, not even that. How strong are those goddamn webs?
They're of like nanofibers, bro. They're strong as hell. They can
Nano
hold,
fibers.
they can hold buses and shit.
Look at that. He just let go of the whole bridge for one person.
And he made it himself.
He could fix that.
Well, not Miles, but Peter. Miles might have made his own, but
Yeah, man. Where the hell's Peter?
I hope we get some info on Peter for sure, right?
Nah, he probably dead as fuck.
Damn, I seen a donut.
Yeah, you saw that? That kind of threw me off. I kind of stopped saying what I was saying. I was like, oh shit, that's a
Beer
donut.
So, any dislikes? Because I know it's overwhelmingly positive. Like, but any dislikes so far that you might have seen in this?
The only dislike I have is that I feel it's going to be too much like the first one, you know, like gameplay wise. I want them to do a little more with the mechanics besides invisibility and electricity and stuff like that. Like it just looks kind of,
Like a
Like-
reskin?
yeah, like identical, like fighting mechanics almost.
Well,
like you,
technical wise on itself, because it's gonna perform better than the first one. You know what I mean? As far as like game itself is just gonna perform better. And I see what you're saying, like, but I feel like it's kind of like you can't. How much can you change, right? It's a universe that's already pretty cemented.
no, of course. I'm just saying, like, I want him to. I don't know. There's got to be that wow factor, right? Because we've played the shit out of the first Spider-Man.
I think that's what the invisibility and the electricity is supposed to be. You know what I mean? Because it is like
Right.
very specific to Miles. Like, you got more gadgets on the original one, which this one you're still gonna probably be able to level up, probably have different effects of those abilities. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe you do an invis and a decoy or some shit later on, and they start attacking your decoy when you're invis, or maybe with the electricity shit, it changes how it stuns people throughout as you level it up. I would say, because I agree with you though, that is a kind of a worry. Like, don't get me wrong though, I don't mind playing the exact same game over again reskinned, but also I do want to experience something new with this game.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm good either way. Like, I'm fine with just another Spider-Man game like the previous one, because I think the previous one kind of nailed it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was pretty much it was so good.
Like, between how you moved through the environment and the missions were fun. It was kind of its own story, you know? So I think it kind of nailed it. So if they kind of just like reskinned it, did some Miles stuff, the game runs better. It looks better, because the you got to remember, when you're flying through the city, is going to be so much denser now because the quality of the equipment like that you're performing on, right? Like gonna have a whole different vibrancy to it. I'm worried though with all the QuickTime events. I'm not a big fan of QuickTime event. That's like a cutscene happens and it's like click this button, then another cutscene, click this button, then another cutscene, click. Like I'm not a huge fan of that, just because I would rather the scenes just be more like action oriented. Like you're just like I would rather just more fighting scenes than QuickTime events.
Yeah, I mean that seemed like it was like a climax to a heavy part of the story.
Yeah. So if it is more
sure.
just like, I think the perfect place for QuickTime events are within the cutscene. Like if it's strictly like cutscenes and then you have QuickTimes in it, I'm fine with that. But it like, I think I want the ratio to be like 10-90, 10% QuickTime events, 90% the rest of the game. You get me? Like I just don't want it to be like,
Yeah, because like they're all easy. I guess they want you to interact with the cutscenes as much as possible, type shit. Like when you were capturing Kingpin in the first one, and you were just like press square to punch him, press square to punch him again, press square to punch him again. Now press triangle to shoot.
But I prefer
like,
the
"It's
parts
cute."
where it was like, oh, grab this and swing it, right? Like those are more than just, oh, press this button. I like the like where it had the one where it was like, oh, R1, R2 for him to grab the thing. And then you have to like pull it. I'm okay with stuff like that, but again, I just don't want it to be like oversaturated, because Spider-Man is a very cool character to do shit like that with.
Yeah.
Because those scenes can be really like Matrixy. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. It seems like those scenes are only going to be for like rescue situations because there's like a
I'm
whole bunch
fine
of
with
people. But like, you know, if it's like a one-on-one or you versus some goons, it's going to be like,
Like one of the
hold my beer.
dopest parts of the fucking Spider-Man game was like the ability they gave you to just pick a point and it pulls you to it, and you can kind of string that together with swinging and pull yourself through little things. I was like, yes, bro. Like that's been missing from Spider-Man games, I feel like, in its whole life cycle. Just that nimbleness it feels to just be able to bounce building to building and then decide to swing. And
oh
then
my God,
like,
when you could like sling through like,
yeah.
like the watermill,
I
like,
know. And just like,
that shit feels sexy.
I love shit like that. Like they nailed it. Insomniac, bro, you're the goats.
Insomniac, take my money.
They're one of my favorite companies for a reason. They so far have like 2 of my favorite games under their belts. If not more. It's just off the top of my head too. I'm pretty sure if I look at Insomniac's catalog, it's probably some other shits like Spyro's. Like I like Spyro's. Like
Straight up. Yeah, man, they can't do us wrong.